Dipu Chandra? Remember Dipu Chandra, the Hindu boy who was lynched and then he was set on fire? Well, we did speak to his father, who's claimed that his son was innocent and that he had never made any such provocative comment against a prophet, and that had led to his death at the hands of the radical mob. Let's listen to what he had to tell us.
আপনি কেরম জানতে পারলেন আর কি হয়েছিল আপনি আমাদের বলতে পারবেন একটু?
তার বলা হয়েছে সে বলে নবী ইন্ডিয়া বলে কুতুক্তি বলছে, কুতুক্তি বলার পরে তারা বলে তারা মারা
We asked that how did he come?
তাকে মনে করেন ফ্যাক্টরির ভিতরে তারা মেরে আলছে, মারা আলার পর তারা মনে করেন
He said that there was a huge crowd, and that crowd had essentially come to mourn the death of Hadi, and my son was very much there, but he was not doing anything. But suddenly there was this huge crowd around him, and they accused him of insulting the prophet, and that is when many of them got together. They were provoked, the crowd was provoked, and then they were hitting out at him, and they started attacking him and mercilessly beat him up. So he was lynched, and then what was even worse, and what we were told later, is that he was very much alive, and then later on he was also burned alive, and that is how my son lost his life. And these kind of allegations which were made against him was essentially that he had insulted the prophet, but that is not true. We all live together, we all have very good equations with each other. So there are visuals which are coming out of him having been at the police station. What really happened there? Well, my son also said the same thing to the police. When he was brought there, he tried to explain to them that how he was not guilty, he was innocent, and that there is no reason why he should be attacked and accused of insulting the prophet, and these are absolutely baseless allegations against him. Did you get to speak to him? No, we tried to speak to him. No one called us up. We were not even allowed to get in touch with him. We could not even speak to him. We were only told about his death when everything was over, and that is when we got a phone call, and we came to know from other people who were there that my son has been burnt alive.
আচ্ছা, আপনি কেরম জানতে পারলেন?
And once again, we asked him that how else did you come to know? He said we only came to know because I was told by people who were there, and we have a lot of people who live in a neighborhood who are actually in that area, and we were informed by them that that this is what incident has happened. People were accusing him of assaulting or insulting the prophet, and that a crowd around him and attacked him. Did you file a complaint with the police? Yes, I did. We did file a complaint with the police. The police also reassured us that they're going to look into the matter, but nothing really has happened after that. They haven't spoken to anyone. It was a huge crowd. So there's no way of finding out who really did what, who actually began the first attack on my son. Has anything happened after a complaint? No, nothing has really happened. In fact, no investigations, no probe. Yes, one group of police came to our village where we stay, and they asked around and asked the people, but beyond that, nothing really has happened.
কারণ এটা বাস্তব প্রমাণ, বাস্তব ভিডিও, কারণ এই ভিডিও যদি কোনো এডিট করে করে না, এই ভিডিও বাস্তব। আমার ভাই বারে না বলছে না আমি সব কিছু বলি নাই, তো আমি কত বাইরে তো মারার আগে যখন পুলিশ আসছিল, তাহলে পুলিশের সামনে করে কিলো করে বাইক করে নিয়ে গেল যদি।
সেটা আমি বুঝতে পারছি। আরেকটা জিনিস আমাকে বলে, আপনার গ্রামে বাসায় লোকরা কি এখন ভয়ে আছে? কি এখন লোকরা কি বলে তোমার?
Is that the people who live in your village around your house, are they scared? What's the reaction of your neighbors and people? No, we are not really scared because in our area large number of Hindus also stay, many Muslims also stay there, and we all have been staying together in peace, and we all have had a very good equation. So we are not able to understand that how this happened, why was this accusation put on my son that he was insulting the prophet. We would never ever do that. So I'm not really scared, but certainly I'm very worried about what really happened, and very unfortunate what really happened there.